If you've been with me so far, I would like to recommend a four-pronged strategy. The idea is, how do we make our doctor's life easier and better? I would like to recommend a four-pronged strategy. Now, this might not resolve all your challenges, but I think there's a very good chance that this will allow you to take up the cudgels more confidently in steering the direction of your hospital, a role you cannot divorce yourself from. We have peeked into the minds of our physicians. We have attempted to understand their mindset, their challenges. I also presented arguments to demonstrate how complex and utterly dangerous hospital systems can be. My intention was clearly to set the context. It was to persuade you, my dear doctors, that you have no choice but to actively participate and influence the governance and direction of your hospital system. We need you. We need our doctors in the boardrooms as much as we need them in our procedure and operating rooms. I repeat, we need our doctors as much in the boardrooms as we need them in our procedure and operating rooms. Because context changes everything. Let's get down to the four prescriptions that I have for our doctors. We will now dive into what these four prescriptions are. I recommend the four prescriptions that you see up on the screen. Number one, understand the Swiss cheese model, a model created by Professor James Reason to understand why harm or accidents are systemic. We've tried to adapt this to a hospital scenario and called it the hospital Swiss cheese model. The second prescription, you learn to relax and spend more time with your family or optimize the time with your family, because time is the only resource that is common to every single person on this earth. And how you optimize your time will also determine how you live your life. I'm going to argue for you to spending more time with your family and balancing work and life. Number three, shift your mindset. As doctors, you tend to be instinctive. However, when you get to the boardroom and deal with management, you have to adopt a slightly different attitude and make that slight shift in your mindset. We will discuss this. And finally, what this course is about, this series is about, hospital economics essentials, distilled knowledge that I think will help you deal with management and bean counters. These prescriptions and understanding the macro complexity of the hospital will enable you to help direct and help the hospital management govern this better, so that that atomic interaction between the doctor and the patient on the bedside is delivered better. Otherwise, it is like the six blind men and an elephant. The alignment will never come about. Let us delve into each of these prescriptions briefly and get into the fourth prescription, hospital economics, in much more detail. On to prescription number one.